Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's ride!
Hour 2, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. I'm Matt.
You're a loser, man!
Hey, shut up, kid! Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Musso. Nope, you're not Musso. Musso's at the beach. Alondra Villarreal. You know what I mean? It's autopilot. A mouse on it. You don't look anything like Musso. You're way taller.
I would hope I looked nothing like Musso.
All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there. Make it a good one. Michael Braswell, good enough to hang out in studio with us. National champion Michael Braswell. That's got to have a good ring to it, man.
Hey, sounds great.
Forever.
Sounds great.
Has the gravity at all, the immortality of that all sunk in for you yet?
I don't think it has. You know, it's like I've been in just such the moment so much that I haven't even grasped what we've done. You know, like it's funny. I kind of felt it today a little bit. I was going with my girlfriend to go eat some food, and then everybody stopped being like, "Hey, congrats, man! Hey, can't believe great plays in the field. You I've never seen before." And it's just like, man, like we really did something special.
So you've been here 2 years now. Yeah. That didn't happen to you before?
It did, but like very occasionally. It'd be like once every it had very niche. Like it had to be someone who knew about really, really, really knew LSU baseball. Now it's like just almost everybody. I pass by casually like, oh, congrats. So yeah.
Your journey's an interesting one. Starting at South Carolina, being a two-way guy, coming here. Really excelling last year. Then this year you find yourself in a platoon. We all know the story, the offensive struggles, but the glove was awesome. I mean, you're going to have time, I'm certain, to look back and reflect on your career. But as you think about your journey, I'm sure some of that in totality is starting to settle in as you can now look back in hindsight because you're not in it anymore.
Yeah.
When you think about defining your career, where do you start?
I mean, you have to Carolina. I mean, you just have to because, like I said, I started there, just the journey I went through at Carolina, with the coaches over there. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but, I left that program and didn't know where I was going to go. I was thinking, I might end up at Charlotte. Anywhere. I didn't really know. And then Coach Johnson called me. A lot of people probably already know this, but, when he called me, man, I cried. Like, honestly, I didn't think I'd ever have the opportunity to play at a program like this. Like I said, I dreamed up LSU fan. Pops told me it was way too far out of high school. Didn't even let them recruit me. But, he said, I didn't know anything. I don't know anything about New Orleans, Baton Rouge. You ain't going there. So he wanted me to go close. Went to South Carolina and, got down here. Literally the day after I visited here, I committed. Like, I knew where I wanted to go. So that's definitely probably the main thing was when I hit that transfer portal. Probably.
I know when you were being recruited here or when you came here, Jay always sees things in guys. Like, it was the same thing with Chris Stanfield. Like, he's told the story. Like, he saw Stanfield as a freshman hit off of Paul Skeens. He's like, I know that dude can do it, right?
Yeah.
So what was it from your 2 years at South Carolina in that transition, your first year here? I mean, you had 310 a year ago. Like, what was it that saw you blossom?
Well, Coach Johnson's always been an offensive guy. I think that's pretty well known offensive developer. Him, Coach Wanaka, Chief are one of our hitting guys and everything. So that what they saw was, when he recruited me, one of the things that stood out actually was the fact that he showed me, I think, 20 swings that I had that said, look, I see this and I see a player who can be an elite hitter at the SEC level. That's what he told me. And he literally broke down exactly what he would do. Like, my lower half mechanics, everything mechanically. I'm not going to dive too deep into that because, I don't know how many people know about that. But, yeah, my mechanics and my swing. And I said, oh, wow. Like, I was shocked, like, surprised. And, that's pretty much what he saw. He basically saw, like, my bat to ball was there. He saw my eye was there. He just like, hey, look, you're doing too much. You need to do different things mechanically, and we think we can fix that. And, the glove's there. So he did that, and then he recruited me.
Yeah. Did you think you were going to be in pro ball after last year?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's a thing where I knew that I wanted to be in pro baseball, but I mean, full transparency, one of the reasons why I came back last year was because of my fielding last year. I was so disappointed in how I fielded last year, and I felt like that cost us a chance to go to Omaha. I feel like earlier in the season, when I was playing short, I feel like I cost us, a chance at winning a national title just because of the errors I made. Arkansas, I mean, Florida, I feel like there were some plays I should have made, and I felt really like internally that really hit me, and I feel like I had so much more to give, and I could really help a team win, and that's really one of the reasons why I came back. Main reason why I came back, honestly.
When you came back, and obviously they brought in Reeves, and there was a thought they brought in Dickinson, and the thought of moving Milam to the left side. Mm-hmm. For a guy that had always played shortstop, and now you're moving positions, like what was that like? Meaning, like, did you embrace it, or were you bummed that you weren't going to play short?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm at LSU. Like, I don't care where I play. Quite honestly, I mean, this is the pinnacle of college baseball. Like, I honestly couldn't care less. I mean, I just wanted to be on it. I just wanted to be able to produce for the team and, provide for the team, whether that be, like I said, playing or not. I just wanted to be able to be on a team that, can do exactly what we did. And there was definitely some healthy competition in the fall and spring. I wasn't just going to sit there and let Stevie get it, But, I mean, at the end of the day, we all see what Stevie can do. I mean, he's a special defender at short. And, like, hey, anybody else will go play short? Yeah, Monster Milam all day.
How about that, dude? What's it like playing with him?
I mean, he's a guy, man. I mean, he's a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all see it. I mean, he makes plays every day. It's just he makes the thing about playing infield is you have to make the routine look routine, and he does that better than almost anybody I've ever seen.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Michael Braswell is in studio with us. There was the point in the season early when you and Tanner were platooning before you. Second or third week in the conference, whenever it was, when you took back over and never gave it up again. Mm-hmm. What's it like for a guy that had been an everyday starter the year before, now finding yourself not playing every day?
I mean, it'd be different if I was hitting 300 and not playing. I mean, I see what everybody else sees. I'm very self-aware. I mean, I'm batting 100. I mean, I wouldn't play myself either if I was a coach. So, I mean, this is a thing where I understand, and I got in the lab with Chief and them, tried to work and improve and, work on my defense at third and, do whatever I could to help the team win. I mean, it's a thing where if you're in that position, I mean, what else can you do? Honestly?
Yeah. Did you, because it is perplexing because we watched you hit 300 a year ago.
Yeah.
Like you said, when Jay Johnson showed you the clips, like we know it's in there.
Yeah.
So, but I would also imagine that when you get into that, God, it's got to feel like the weight of the world. Like, how do you break out of it? So what? No, please. Yeah, I mean, I know everybody talks this about, but like, whenever you're going through a struggle like that, what's that like?
I mean, I just full transparency, man. It was really difficult at first, honestly, like really difficult. Like it was just like because it's worse when like you've been there and when you've done it at that level, at the SEC level, and you can do it and you're not doing it, man. That's the hardest part. Like if I just had come here and did not hit, that would be better than doing it and then not being able to do it.
You said at first, at what point? Like, what? Kind of give me some chronology here. What part would you say at first it was tough?
Like beginning of the season, struggling again, like in non-conference. Because if people remember last year, I struggled a lot in non-conference last year, and then I picked it up towards SEC.
And then you had 310 in SEC play.
Yeah, and so 310 SEC play. So then, but just I thought like going into the year, like that was my main goal was to not struggle in non-conference again. And then, just having that happen again, it just mentally, it was just like, man, like, I mean, it was just hard. And then, but Coach Johnson does a great job with the mental side of the game. We have our own mental health specialist and Carlene, and she helped me a lot, keep me in a positive mindset and every day, just trying to improve one step every day. And, you just stay positive and stay within the team concept.
But the other thing too, and this was such a huge part of that whole, and your story's gotten told by everybody now. But I know sometimes it sounds cliche to say it, but you don't let the struggles of the play carry into the field. But it didn't. Yeah. I mean, you made 3 errors on the season. I think there was 1 error in conference play, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Auburn?
Yeah. And all my errors is funny. All my errors came at short in the shift. So,
oh, really? That's where the error was?
Yeah.
All the errors.
Yeah, all the errors came. It was Oklahoma. I believe I made one. All 3 of my errors came when I was playing short in the shift.
it was North Dakota State, North Alabama, and Oklahoma.
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty sure if you go back and look at those, they were in the left-handed. I'm playing short in the shift, and I just made a little boo-boo.
I mean, like, but how do so? I'm sorry, I deviated you there, but like, how do you not carry struggles offensively into the field? Because dude, you were incredible in the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing where and like I said, another thing Coach Johnson preaches, man. I mean, not doing your job at the plate and not doing one thing wrong. If you turn that into multiple things wrong, you're letting the team down more with that, right? Like going 0 for 3 in a day doesn't hurt you as much as going 0 for 3 in the day and then sulking in the field, booting one, and now the team loses. Now it really compounds on you, you know? So and it's also a thing where, I mean, we have guys on the mound, Cade Anderson, Anthony Ianson. I mean, we have dudes on the mound, and you know, playing with and guys who are great hitters and great guys. I mean, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to my team if I let it get to me in the field. I mean, I feel like you're a bad teammate, honestly, if you do that, in my opinion. So, I mean, you just have to, you know, do it for the team, honestly.
Let me remind you real quick about Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. I want to pick up on that point in just a second. Relief Windows, ReliefWindows.com, windows, doors, siding. They do shutters as well. Energy-efficient replacement windows, beautiful entry doors, hardy plank vinyl siding. Our guy, Brandon Holly, he'll always say, though, his number one product is customer service. He demands it of everyone in their organization, and they're awesome. This time of year where the temps are 90 degrees, you want to make your home more energy efficient, save on your energy bills, you can do it with Relief Windows. These energy efficient windows, go have that consultation. They're gorgeous showrooms on Airline Highway in Prairieville. Going south past 42, it's about a quarter mile on the right. You can't miss it. It's Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Was there the game one of the championship series, the three biggest plays of the game you were involved in all of them. Yeah. Cade's bunt, the caught stealing at third, and then the play you made in the ninth, ranging to your left, got him by half a step. All three of those plays were incredible in a 1-0 game. When you look back, I mean, do you look at that as saying like the offensive struggles were okay because look at the way that I helped my team?
Oh, yes. I mean, 1,000%. I mean, we reached the ultimate goal. You know, anything I can do to help the team reach the ultimate goal, I mean, that's all I can control. And, you know, I'm blessed to be able to do that, man. I mean, like I said, I told the guys I'd go 0 for 50. I don't care. I'd bet 0.5 if it means we win a national title. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
What was it like when the fans gave you the ovation in the championship series?
I mean, surreal, man. I mean, it's a dream to have a fan base behind you. Obviously not a dream to be batting 150, but at the same time, it's a dream to have a fan base wrap their arms around you and try to pick you up. And I mean, it's out of body experience in the moment. You know, I'm sitting there like I almost feel like I have to get a hit for the fans. You know?
Did you press even more?
Yeah, like I remember the first time it happened, I was in the box like, oh shoot, man, I better throw this up because one of the craziest things as an athlete, not even crazy, like one of the most, I want to say, sickening feelings as an athlete is when the crowd gets hyped and you hear that, oh, you're like, man, bro, man. Like, it was just funny. But, yeah, man, it's a dream to have a fan base wrap their arms around you like that.
Your final AB as a collegiate player, though, you got a single, and you broke that streak. So walk me through that at-bat.
I mean, first pitch, we had a hit and run, you know, and the sinker guy throws a ball, almost hits me, and I'm like, God dang it. The kid, Danny's mad at me. I did it. I was like, man. And then I think I forgot the second pitch, honestly. It was a blur, honestly, in the moment. And I just remember the last pitch was a slider low and away, you know, just stayed through it and, you know, dumped one in the left field. And I'm sitting there praising God. And I'm like, man, it's been so long. I told the first pitch coach, man, hey, good to see you. It's been so long. But, yeah.
Well, the last game, man, you had 3 really productive at-bats. You had a sacrifice, you walked, and you got the knock. Yeah. So you found ways to be productive, and it was incredible to watch this team all throughout the year. Yeah. So there is sort of the turn the page for you of what's next. I want to talk about that when we come back. We're not going to break. Michael Braswell, dude, you're being so generous with your time, so thank you sincerely for that. We're not going to break. We'll come back. We'll continue. Now that his career's over, we'll talk about what's next for Michael Braswell. We'll do it next on AFR.
AFR.
GLO, glowresources.com. They are complete employer solutions. Remember, I say it every day like that because at Glow Resources, they're not a temp staffing agency. If you're looking for a job, don't call Glow. They'll find you. They want to talk to you, the business owner. you the hiring manager, you the HR manager, you the operations manager, if you're the person responsible for finding the people to make your business the most effective and efficient and productive it can be, Glow Resources can help. And they conduct about 50 interviews a day. So over the course of the year, you're talking some 15,000 interviews. And in that gigantic of a number, not once ever have they had a negative review on their interview. They're the best. And a 96% success rate. It's Glow Resources. Need to be productive? GLO. GlowResources.com.
After further review, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana.
Big shout out to Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. You want a tractor, zero-turn mower, gator, they got it all. Great deals, and the newest location's coming on Piku in Baton Rouge, going up right now. Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. National champion Michael Braswell, good enough to be hanging out in studio with us. Appreciate it all the time. We kind of talked about your career. We talked about the championship game. We talked about your career. I do want to talk about what's next. Draft is coming up here in a few weeks. What do you do? Like, in football, it's always like you do the combine, the pro day, and draft training and all that stuff. What's it like for you in baseball right now? Like, what do you do from now to the draft next month?
People usually, everybody has an advisor. Everybody on our team, I think, has an advisor. So usually you go through them, because I think all of our guys obviously had to miss the draft combine. Usually that's when you talk to a lot of the pro teams and get that done. But since we're busy doing better things, now it's like everybody just let's get the celebration. Everybody's gonna celebrate it and everything. And then as soon as you get back home, talk to your agent and see where it goes from there.
So do you have you gotten any projections from your agent where they'd expect your name to be called in the draft?
Not really. I think I'm calling him tomorrow, and I'm gonna see where that gets me.
Is there a scenario that, as you play it out, would be an ideal scenario for you? Either an organization, a location, organization, like type of ball they play, where you'd fit, left side of the infield, sort of thing.
Not really. Obviously, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so obviously you'd want to play for the Atlanta Braves. That's the dream scenario. But at the same time,
you got noted Atlanta Brave fan Paul O'Neill right here.
Sir, man, hey, he knows what's up. But yeah, so
there are a lot of Braves fans here.
Oh, yeah, and Braves country runs wide, man.
Well, it's the whole Turner thing, right? I mean, because growing up, you can actually see the Braves here. So you got Braves, Cubs, and Astros for proximity, stuff like that. But yeah, Paulie's a noted Braves fan. He wears his Braves stuff in here all the time.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna be friends, man. We're gonna be friends, Paulie, for real.
Not whenever you tell him you're a Falcons fan too, because he also has a giant fleur-de-lis on the back glass of his truck.
Oh Lord, yeah. All the people listening to this, I am a Falcons fan. Do not go in my DMs. Don't message me.
Did you consider wearing number 28 or number 3? At all? Did you consider that at all when you transferred to LSU?
Saints fans get one title with Drew Brees.
One title is way more than y'all got. What are we talking about? One title is
who was the president when the Saints won the Super Bowl? It's been so long. I honestly forgot.
Does it matter?
I forget.
Is Aaron Rodgers a good player? He won one Super Bowl. What are we talking about? All I know is that y'all choked away the biggest lead in the history of the Super Bowl. I'm gonna laugh at y'all forever for as long as I live. I love the fact that did you see the Falcons Twitter a few weeks ago when they were at OTAs and they had the players side by side, one wearing jersey 28 and one wearing 3? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like they walked right into a glass door. Like, how do you not even have the awareness? No, don't put. Do you have that picture handy? Can you find it? They deleted the tweet, but it's like you just. You're setting yourself up for the biggest embarrassment. It's all right.
At the end of the day, I'm a Dirty Birds fan. Rain, sleet, or snow. I
didn't know there were actual Atlanta Falcons fans.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know that y'all actually exist. Every time I look at a game in either the Georgia Dome or now Mercedes-Benz, it's just opposing fans. A lot of red seats, a lot of fans disguised as red seats in that stadium.
Rise up. That's all I got to say. Rise up.
I respect the fact that you're out there alone, just by yourself, being a Falcons fan.
Oh, no, we got Big Bear. We got Bear on the side, too. Don't let him fool you. We got Bear.
I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Georgia boys, man.
I didn't even think about that. That's so disappointing. This was going so well, too. Until that, it's just an error in judgment. I mean, but really though, there it is. There, like, how in the world do you let that happen? The Falcons' own social media posted a picture of two. I don't know who it is, but it's jerseys 28 and 3, like posing in a photo next to each other.
Look at my face, yo.
You want to get a close up on him, Paul? There, it's right there. 28 to 3.
Rise up.
How do you think
Falcons.
that would you have fired that social media director right there?
I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna say
So good.
that this year is our year.
No, it's not.
I feel like a Cowboys fan, but it's okay. Hey, I'm gonna be delusional. I'm gonna think that.
That's fine.
I'm going to think it's our year. Michael Penix. You know what I'm saying? Hey, left arm golden child, Michael Penix.
I like Michael Penix. I do. I like him.
Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Bijan Mustard. I mean, come on.
You know what the craziest part though is about drafting Penix? It's
No, I'm not gonna lie. My reaction when we drafted him was insane. I wish I had that video. Last year we were watching it because we were big draft fans last year. Me and some of the guys on the team, and I think I might have thrown a chair. I might have thrown a chair. I was so upset. But
it's not even drafting Penix. I think Penix could be a great player.
But we signed Kirk before then, and I was
guarantee him 150, 180 million bucks.
I mean, I could have told you that was. I could have told you that was a bad deal whenever that happened. I mean, he's never gone to the. I mean, I'm not gonna do a deep heart to heart on my football opinions.
You can, please. I'd love to hear while we keep this 28 to 3 photo right there on screen while you talk. Paul, can you superimpose it like right over his head? Or can you do a box in box where you have one box that's Michael Braswell and one box that's 28 to 3? Is that possible? Can we do that? You should be watching on YouTube right now if you're not. But listening wherever you're listening is good too.
Man,
he's working on it.
Just wait.
Here we go. There we go. Boom. There it is. We're going to screen grab that. Alondra, let's screen grab that and share that everywhere.
I just, like I said, I should have known I was getting set up for an ambush. I mean, this is an ambush. I shouldn't have came on the show. I mean, I shouldn't have came. You know what I mean? I should have saw it and then realized he was and then I remembered that he was a Saints fan last minute.
Well,
I should have just walked out.
I mean, you're the one who came in and volunteered the information about being a Falcons fan,
you're
too.
Right,
so,
right.
what you got?
Rookie mistake.
I was going to say, off the bench would never do this to you. Mm-hmm. So if you want to come in tomorrow, 7 to 10 a.m.
Hold on. No,
you don't hang out with off the bench.
You don't come on this show and try to poach a guest to another show.
Saying,
turn off your mic. Turn off your mic. Go back to Omaha, Alondra.
I would love to.
I know it did look.
I think we all wish we can go back to Omaha. But
what was it like after? And Michael Braz was in studio with us. What was it like after the championship? So dog pile, all that stuff. Pick it up there. Like, tell me some stories.
I mean, it's a thing where you just sit there and you just take it all in. You know, I just took it all in. You know, like I said, growing up, I mean, watching the College World Series on ESPN as a kid, you know, being a baseball player is just, you're just like, dude, we really did it. Like, you have that moment where you just sit there, like, you're hugging guys and, you know, you're all with the hats on, we got the cigars in our mouths.
You got your hat on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking this off for another, I don't know how long. You know.
Let me see it.
You always going to put
that is a good hat. It's always a little bit. There it is. You want to get a tight? There you go, Paul.
Yeah,
it's always a little bit of a crapshoot with the championship gear. Like sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. That's good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
We loved it. I mean, everybody saw that. It's funny. Everybody saw that clip of Dylan Cruz walking with a cigar. We all tried to copy him.
By the way,
we're all trying to look that cool in our videos.
Shout out to our friends at Bocock Brothers. They're the ones that provided you all the cigars.
Yeah, okay.
They're LSU alums.
Right.
It's Honduran tobacco. They're great people.
Great cigars, by the way.
Really great cigars. And they have like a Jay Johnson signature series. But I was talking to the guys. They are going to have like championship box and all that sort of stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. That was my first cigar I've ever had in my life, and I actually was a fan of it. That was pretty. Hey, I'm team them. Hey, I'm team them. Hey,
they're great. By the way, you can use code Matt15 for 15% off your order. Matt15.
Yeah,
so what about y'all get back to the hotel? What did y'all do?
Whew.
You can dish. You're not playing anymore. It's fine. These stories can come out anyway.
I mean, I'm just gonna say a lot of fun was had. I'm gonna give the PC answer. I mean, a lot fun was had. Just know, I mean, all the I mean, all the emotions were gotten out that night. Let's just say. I mean, it was a great time spent it with the guys. You know, we're seeing people at the bar we've never seen before. We got our strength coach there. We got everybody there. We're sitting there like, man, we all celebrating. But nah.
Yo, in the hotel?
Oh
Or did y'all go out?
no. We went out. You know, just I think it's a ceremonious thing. Everybody goes. I mean, why not? I mean, we all just did something that's. I mean, will go down in history books. I mean, you got to celebrate it. You know, so I mean, it was a big thing, man. It was pretty cool.
When you think back to your time at LSU, you'll obviously remember a championship. Yeah. Are there moments, are there games, are there plays that you'll remember?
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I mean, when Davalon got that ball in left field, man, I mean, we were on the bench stuck. I mean, like I said, I feel bad for that guy, man. Chuck Davalon, I mean, elite player, one of the probably one top 2 hitters on the team, obviously with the Golden Spikes winner on the team as well. But I mean, dude, we're sitting there in complete and utter shock. I mean, that's a moment I would never forget for my whole life.
Yeah.
Just we were like me and Stanfield sitting there like we can't believe our eyes. Like,
so off the bat, you thought he was out.
Yes, I mean everybody thought he was out. I mean, he hit it. Obviously, it's a tough ball. I mean, Luis hit it. I think 104. I mean, with top spin on the line, and you know, you sitting there like, oh, he hit it hard. You know, I mean, like I say, especially in that ballpark. Like in that ballpark, it's hard to come by a 3-run homer. So we were like, okay, just keep the line moving. And then, dude, just when that ball, we saw it get into the corner, we were just, I mean, that's probably a moment that is a moment I would never forget for the rest of my life. Just the shock and utter disbelief and just like, wow. Like, just wow.
Was that more shocking than Aloy not turning the double play?
No, it's funny. In the moment, like, at our angle, we didn't even think it was big of a deal. We're like, okay, he got the out. Like, because at our angle, like, I didn't see how far he was in the hole. Like, I just saw him take a step to his right, you know, get the shirt out. I'm like, all right, okay. Like, in the moment, none of us were looking at it like, oh, yeah, I mean, he should have turned double play. I mean, I think that was one of those things where the TV kind of made it bigger than the announcers kind of made it bigger than what it was. And actually, when I look back at it, it was pretty bad. But, yeah, in the moment, we weren't really looking at that like, okay, he should have turned the double play. Yeah, that wasn't one of the things we were thinking.
It's what's interesting is, like, the difference in watching the game on TV than you, like, field level in a dugout. Like, the Davalon play in left, that was a tough play.
Yeah, it was a tough play.
It was a sinking liner 104 off the bat. And he went back before he came in. And he slipped and couldn't get back to it.
Yeah, well, it's not even like the crazy part about
it's
it.
It's a play he should have made.
Yeah, it's a play he
should have made.
But no, the craziest part to me, like in my personal opinion, wasn't even the fact that he fell and dropped it. It's like, dude, if that ball bounces anywhere else, like if it doesn't bounce hard into the corner, if it just bounces and drops right next to him, if it hits his chest and it bounces in front of him, he doesn't have to catch it. Like, if that ball bounces anywhere else that he could just pick it up and throw it, we don't get those 2 runs, and who knows how that game turns out. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, so many things just had to go right for us to win that game.
I mean,
it's a real moment.
Shoulder, like in the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean,
the shoulder to the corner.
I mean, that whole bottom of the ninth was just, I mean, surreal. It was almost like an out of body experience for all of us. You know, I mean, John puts together a good AB in the first baseman goes and gets that ball, and you know, tough play. You know, probably should have gave it to the second baseman, but I mean, first baseman do that all the time. You know, I mean, tough play, and then. You know, Aloy not turning that, Davalon, and then Kojo jumping a tad too early to catch the ball. I mean, it's just that whole inning was just an insane moment.
And that ball hit Kojo's glove too.
Yeah, I mean, he jumped it just a tad too early. If he would have jumped a little bit later, he probably catches that ball. But he just jumped a tad too early. It was coming down as the ball was getting there, and just it was insane.
It's 4 defensive plays from a team that was statistically the best defensive team in the country this year.
Yeah.
All in 1/2 inning.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those out of body experiences when you're on the field, and you can't believe what happened. Like you're just like we're running out to the field hugging Bear, and we're just like, dude, did we really just win this game? like full honesty, like I'm being fully honest. We were in the dugout, like still hype into it, but a lot of us were mentally pretty like, okay, like who we're throwing tomorrow, like when the inning starts, we're like, okay, like given how the game was going, how much of an offensive struggle it was for us, we were like, dog, like. Okay, dang. They got there too. We're like, hey, all right. So we got Ant tomorrow, Cade tomorrow, who's going? And then we win the game, and we're sitting there like, bro, wow. I cannot believe it.
Do you, because now you're reminding me of things. Are you sure you're okay on time? Because I'll do one.
I'm literally here. I can be here all day.
I want to be respectful, but I got a break so I stay on time. But I do want to ask you about like because you're making me go to the brain. the first game against Arkansas,
Yeah.
the weather delay, all the sort of stuff in Omaha.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get into that. So we'll do that as we continue. It's
Yeah, for
AFR.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
AFR.
Get Gordon and get it done. Gordon McKernan, Injury Attorneys. Michael Braswell, member of the G team. Gordon's, you got to meet Gordon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Great
Awesome dude, man.
Great dude, man.
I know you. Oh, you were in the. You went to the garage to do their podcast, to his podcast
yes,
studio.
I did.
How did that go?
I did, man. I mean, it was fun. It was really
Yeah.
fun. We actually got some custom shoes then too. I mean, it was pretty cool, man. Hey, Gordon, baby, come on.
Gordon's great, man. He's a great supporter not only of LSU athletics but of our communities. I know I mention to you all the time. You know, around the holidays, he does the bicycle giveaway. Around graduation, he does the laptop giveaway. It is rare that you go to a charity event without seeing that Block G logo. You know, my son plays at Miracle League, and you know Gordon's logo is there on the outfield wall. Supporter of that great organization as well. Gordon's always said it, man. He has been so blessed and fortunate and wants to give back to the communities that have meant so much to him, and he lives it every day. So you know what to do. Get Gordon and get it done.
After further review, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana.
Michael Braswell, good enough to hang out with us in studio. Been here for almost an hour now, but good enough to give us your time and appreciate that greatly. Some of the things we were talking about is earlier in the year when, we'll talk about Omaha in a second, but when Tanner and you were platooning at third, that you asked Jay Johnson if you could pitch again? Because you pitched at your first year at South Carolina.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so when I was
you told him, hey, take that Shores guy and tell him to shove it.
no. Oh no. He's the man. Shout out Shorzy. It's my guy. But
It's pretty good.
But I asked him when I wasn't playing in the beginning of the season, you know, after I kind of was really struggling in the beginning, I asked coach like, hey, I want to do something for the team. I want to provide, and I think that pitching could be a route for me. And you know, he let me do it. I threw some bullpens, and then you know, things happened, and I didn't pitch anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you told me you got up to 95.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, mid-9s, yeah.
Was it? I mean, I don't remember watching. I mean, I know you pitched at South Carolina when you were 2A. I don't remember watching a game specifically, but like, was that about where you sat? Was mid-90s?
Yeah. So my story pitching at Carolina was so my first offers as a player overall as a pitcher only. You know, UGA, Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, they offered me as a PO. So then COVID happened, and then I had no access to pitching. Facilities, nothing. So all my dad did, and I was go to the park, hit me ground balls, hit, and then I improved more as a shortstop, and you know that's how I was looked more upon as a shortstop. And then I get to college, and I was the team's closer. I was playing 8 innings at short, get half inning warm up, go out there and close it out. So I closed out Texas when they had Ivan Melendez and those guys, and that was really they were the number one team in the country at the time. Those guys, that was a squad, and closed out all the way up until Missouri, and then so. Playing 8 innings, you rarely see this. You don't see shortstops going 8 innings and then doing that because the physical toll on you that it has. You know, like at the beginning of it, I was 91, 94. And then my last outing was against Missouri. I blew the save because I was 86, 89. Just because the physical fatigue that it had on me, especially I mean, I'm skinny now. I was way skinnier then. I was 15, 20 pounds lighter back then. So, I mean, yeah, just the physical toll got on me, and then, you know, just went straight shortstop after that.
Yeah, I remember Brian Johnson from Florida. You remember him? He was a 2A guy, but he was first base and was a dominant starter for them as well.
Usually 2A guys are like corner guys or
it's hard. It's very, very hard to do that. Incredible. We were talking about the Arkansas game on Wednesday, to the dramatic finish. Yeah. The first game against Arkansas, I know we all kind of rolled our eyes and were like, man, this feels like this should be the championship series, and here you are in the first game. Walk me through that game and how you all felt going up against Zach Root again.
I mean, we knew that, at the end of the day, in order to get to where you need to go, there's got to be challenges, obviously. I mean, we didn't think it was going to be an easy road to the finals. I mean, we knew we were going to go through somebody, Tennessee, Arkansas. So we already knew going into it we were going to face Arkansas, Tennessee. So it's either pick your options, Zach Root, Liam Doyle. Yeah. I mean, yeah, 2 really elite options. So
probably rather go against.
So really, it was just a thing where, you know, we knew that he was going to be in the zone, you know, work around the zone, and our whole approach was to not give it to him. Mm-hmm. You know, like, you don't want to go out there and chase all of his stuff. And, you know, Coach Johnson told us, hey, taking a college strike is our friend. get the pitch count up, work him and make him work. And, it worked out for us and got him out. And no one expected you go 1 2/3. I mean, no one expected that. But, I mean, hey, it all worked out.
The strategy in tournament ball is so different. I understand what Dave Van Horn was doing there. Like, if it's week 4 in the SEC, then you let him go. But in that situation, you're not going to burn your ace in a situation where you're losing. The UCLA game was so sort of jarring because you had a chance to set up with Anderson, Ianson, get into the winner's bracket, have the rest, and now that advantage is sort of gone because you had to burn Evans as well. Did you all feel that? Like, did you feel like, man, the advantage we earned by beating Arkansas just got nullified?
No. I mean, that's what makes Coach Johnson such a great head coach, in my opinion. I mean, he keeps us locked in. He keeps us focused on what we need to focus on. We can't control the weather. We can't control. I mean, we have depth in the pen. I mean, we weren't worried about that. I mean, we were very confident going out there with Zach or Newt or anybody out there. You still got to beat our guys at the end of the day. I mean, we have a lot of great pitchers. I mean, we weren't really worried about an advantage or anything like that. Hey, at the end of the day, it was funny. We told us, because Coach Johnson, we practiced really hard. So we were like, hey, we're going to have 2-hour practice anyway. It doesn't even make a difference. We're going to have practice. It was going to be an off day. We're going to have a long practice anyway. It don't matter. Yeah. So, I mean, just trade the place with the game.
Was there when you think back about your week and a half in Omaha, obviously winning the championship, we talked about the play that Davalon couldn't make and left, which is I don't feel bad at all for Arkansas. I feel bad that he's a great dude, right? Yeah, no, for sure. Too, man. We all want LSU to win the game. We're glad it happened, but there's obviously a human element of that as well. Yeah. But when you start to think back about a very long time, relatively speaking, in Omaha and all that stuff, what are the other things that you'll remember about your time there?
Fan base, man. Like coming out the hotel, seeing all the people there greeting us, just the fan base. And the craziest thing was, I mean, I probably should have expected this more likely, but you never really like I don't even know how to put it. Like, you don't really expect it until you get it. I don't really know how to put it, but like when it was a national championship series and it was 95% LSU and 5% Coastal. And then
that might be generous. Dude.
Yeah, it might be generous. But I mean, I got chills during the first game. Like, were you in Omaha? Were you in Omaha? No. So, like, you were in Omaha,
Alondra
right?
went, yeah.
Like, when they were cheering LSU after the national anthem in the first game, dude, me and Danny were like, woo! I mean, we were like, man, like we were getting chills. Like, that was like a really cool experience. Like, we felt like we were in Tiger Stadium. Yeah. Like. I mean, Alex Box North. I mean, dude, it's unreal. So I mean, that probably was two of the main things.
Did you go to Rocco's?
Oh, no, I never did. Because the plan was to do that after we won the Natty, but then they were closed, so we couldn't go.
Rocco's was closed after the Natty?
Yeah, man.
There was a thing. Like, I think they put out a statement saying that people were getting a little too rowdy and starting to, try to get physical with the security guards. So they, shut it down.
Man.
Yeah. So, I mean, my parents did that though. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, they went to Rocco's, had the Jell-O shots, the whole thing. Had the Omaha experience and stuff. So yeah.
Where's your trophy?
Oh, it's in my room right now.
So everybody when you win the national championship, everybody gets an individual trophy. Yeah. So is that going to go with you wherever? It's going to your parents' house?
It's going to be at my family's house. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be able to be here without them. So I mean, they deserve every accomplishment that I get. So. Whatever, my ring's going to be at their house too. I mean, until I buy my own house, obviously. Yeah. But everything's going to be, with them. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be here without my mom's support. My dad's been in countless hours with me, man. I wouldn't be here without it. So
there you are with the trophy on the plane.
Yeah, man.
Holding the trophy, what did it feel like relative to what you thought it would be?
I mean, crazy. You haven't even seen the craziest pictures. I got the Kobe picture. I'm holding it, leaned over. Hey, we got the whole.
Who's got the picture?
We got the hold up. I got it on my phone. I'm pretty sure.
Are you going to put it on Instagram?
Hold up. Oh yeah, of course. Do I want to spoil this? Do I really want to spoil this?
Up to you. I mean, this is a good spot to do it.
I'm gonna show you.
I promise we'll pick you up some Instagram followers.
I'm gonna show you. This is the picture right here. I got it right here. We got all the pictures.
I love it.
I'll show the camera too. Hold on, if I can show the camera.
See if
can y'all zoom in or no?
Yeah, he could zoom in on you right here.
Yeah, like this is the picture.
Or you could send it to him.
Yeah, this is the picture right
Let's
here.
see. There it is.
Making
its debut right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold it up. He's gonna switch cameras. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. The
Kobe
photo.
Like the Kobe picture where he slept over. I mean, dude.
Very good.
Hey, there's this new thing called called aura farming. That's what we call it.
What is that?
Clip farming. It's where like you look for a clip. It's where like you're doing stuff for clips and stuff. It's funny.
I don't know anything about that, man.
Yeah,
like I'm still the old guy here.
Oh, yeah,
so
man.
I'm looking at your Instagram. Y'all go follow Braswell on Instagram at Brazzy_11. At Brazzy_11. You going to post that photo there?
Oh, of course.
All right, he's going to post that photo, so follow him there. Mm-hmm. We'll make sure we tag you and everything on our socials as well. For those who haven't seen it yet, do it there. Man, this was awesome. You're very generous with your time. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll stay in touch as the draft comes and goes and sees what's next for you in life. But I think we were talking about it a little off air. You're a made man around here forever, man. There will be people bothering you forever and ever and ever to come on radio shows and do signings and relive one of the greatest teams in LSU history, man. So congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Baton Rouge will always be my home, man. Yeah, I love it here. Like I said, I couldn't dream of anything better.
He said Baton Rouge is going to be home. Let's get him a Saints jersey, hat. All right, Paulie, get him a Saints fleur-de-lis for the back of his car.
We in the Twilight Zone? What's going on?
Twilight Zone? What do we say? Hey, look,
what's going on?
I thought you're a champion. I thought you just want to hang out where champions hang out. All I know is Atlanta 28-3.
Because even the word saint just gets me in my, just makes me alert. It's like a trigger word for me.
Because they're champions? Now you're a champion as well? Look at the synergies right there. It's a beautiful thing. We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
Michael Braswell. We'll wrap up hour number 2 next.
After further review.
We're brought to you by River City's 1 hour air, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime. 752-0001, 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. You can spell it out, O-N-E, 1hourbr.com. Y'all, it's 90 degrees in Baton Rouge right now as we approach 5 o'clock. If your AC goes out or is not cooling like it should, call the best. Remember, River City's 1 hour air. They work nights, holidays, and weekends. So it doesn't matter if it's the 4th of July or August the 15th. It's just whatever day. Nights, holidays, weekends, they'll always come out, and they'll never charge you extra to come out. And also remember, they've got double the amount of 5-star Google reviews of the next closest competitor. So what that means is not only is there convenience for you, but they're also going to do exceptional work. So you don't have to worry about somebody doing a subpar job. They're awesome. Their technicians are great. It's River City's 1 hour air. 752-0001, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime.
After further review, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana.
All right, wrapping up hour number 2. Thanks again to Michael Braswell for hanging out with us, man. That was awesome. I mean, a solid hour breaking down his career, this season, Omaha, his offensive struggles, the defensive prowess, all of it. He let us make fun of him for being a Falcons fan. Good sport with all of it. Great dude, man. Y'all follow him on social, and you give him lots of love, man. He deserves it. All right, it is After Further Review, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. Alondra? Tigers in the pros? Maybe?
Tigers in the pros. They still bleed purple and gold. They're just really rich now.
So I forget about this every single time. Okay. And then during the break, I just pulled up a few stats. So we're going to do what we can do with that.
Let's not tell our audience that you didn't prep the segment.
Okay.
They don't have to know.
Like just full transparency. I want to give the people like.
They don't have to know.
Did we do Paul Skeens already? June 9th.
Paul Skeens.
But he hasn't pitched since June 19th. But I haven't been here, so I don't know what we have or haven't done. But his last outing.
Yeah, we did that.
Never mind. We can go Josh Smith. Josh Smith. Shout out Josh Smith at the Pirates, actually, but didn't face Paul Skeens. 4 at-bats, 1 hit with an RBI, no strikeouts. So pretty good game for Josh Smith there. And DJ LeMahieu didn't do as well as the other alum. At the Reds, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. So, he didn't go to Catholic High?
No, he's from Michigan. Okay. I just yell Catholic High.
Great, yeah. That's Tigers in the pros.
The cool story, too, by the way, presented by Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, lmfj.com, lmfj.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. You can kill the music. Okay. Thank you. 9 locations in all. 2 in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette, Shreveport, online, lmfj.com. Thrill her with a gift in the red box. Only the finest diamonds in the world go into their cases at Lee Michaels. Never a lab or man-made diamond. It's not a science experiment. It's an expression of your love. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, lmfj.com. So this is really cool. I got this in my inbox. So Paul Skeens and Jacob Mizorowski are going to face each other tomorrow. Jacob Mizorowski pitches now for the Brewers. And if you remember, he signed with LSU in 22, but was drafted by the Brewers, meaning Mizorowski and Skeens would have been teammates at LSU in 2023. There's a prop bet for how many times each will throw over 100 miles an hour. Oh, 23 could have been even more gross.
After further review.
Wrapping up hour number 2, we're brought to you by South Point Volkswagen, southpointvw.com. New and certified pre-owned in Baton Rouge and online at southpointvw.com. I have not driven my Volkswagen 100 miles an hour, although I could. But Paul Skeens and Jacob Mizorowski both throw over 100 miles an hour. Isn't that wild that both those guys could have been on the same team? Am I the only one who thinks that that's absolutely bonkers? Anyway, back to the point at hand, which is South Point Volkswagen. Always amazing deals as well. I tell you about the great German engineering. I tell you about the great gas mileage, the style, feel, performance of luxury, manufactured in the US of A at their Chattanooga, Tennessee plant. But remember, with South Point, because they move more inventory, they can offer you better deals. And they have the best selection. So get on by and see our friends at South Point Volkswagen, or shop them online to see the entire inventory. If it's on the lot, it's online at southpointvw.com. Southpointvw.com. South Point Volkswagen, what's your direction?